Well, I think I'm live on the channel. I'm not even sure what's going on here. This is the first time I've ever been live, so I'm not really sure how this is going to work. Or how it works at all, even for that matter. Let's see if I get this pop up chat. Great to have you guys here. So it seems to be working. Can you guys hear me at all? Hi, Irish Guy Vlogs. How you doing? I'm just looking out the, and it's starting to get dark and it's cloudy out there. You can barely hear me. Okay, let's see if I can get this a little bit louder. I'm not sure. I think that should be okay. Only in one ear. Yeah, there's quite a delay. I'll see if I can actually. Oh, that's better. Okay, good, excellent. Yeah, it's the first time I've ever done this. It's kind of you're only hearing it on the right channel. Right. Okay. Let me see if I can sort that. I seem to be. I see audio input seems to be only on one side. You're right. And of course, I don't know how to fix that. Anyway, I was really just trying to see if I could actually do this thing live. Right channel is louder. Okay, I got you. I think it's one of those things with OBS that it actually does it have a mono switch. I'm not sure. Okay, let's see. Audio input capture. Let's just have a look at that. And I'm looking at the ID 14, and it is, yeah, it seems to be only getting one channel all right, but I wonder why that is. I'll look at advanced audio properties here and see if that does anything for me. Desktop audio, left, right. I wonder if that does anything. It says, well, here, let me try mono. Maybe that'll do it. There we go. Is that better? Okay, good. Right, now I'll see if I can get the volume up a little bit. 1 2 2 2 2 2 2. Maybe if I just get this a little closer to me. Okay, great, cool. Luca Beans, Ian Craig, how you doing? Crispin Creams, who else is on here? Wow, this is amazing. Michigander Man, Thrash Metal Man. Who else is here? Jelly Duck, Cyber Evil, good to see you. Wow, how cool is this? Yeah, I just decided to try it to try it out because I really have no idea what's going on. Greetings from Kuwait, fantastic. Hey, Ian, how you doing? Oh yeah, oh yeah. I wonder if I can get that out of my way a little bit. Neil Norman, Jesus, the whole gang is here. How you doing in LA, man? Are things all right? I mean, I keep hearing bad things from there. Chris Wickless. Wow. Look at this. This is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, yeah. I have no Irish accent, of course. Neil, that's Ian. Ian from Paris. And Chris, man, so great to see you here. It's a funny thing. I wish I'm not used to it because the delay is weird for one thing. But it would be great to talk to you back and forth. But yeah, how cool is that? Wow, fantastic. Now let me see if I can get this live chat working here. So that's people from all around the world. But hey, Neil, tell me what is everything okay? Yeah, the band I played with was called Boot Sauce years ago, the Canadian band, and I guess the band that I'm playing with now is no more because there's no gigs to be had. Well, Chris, you and me both. I have nothing to say either, but I really wanted to try it. I wanted to. Well, I don't know. I mean, I kind of felt like I needed to talk to some people, somehow. More on the Osmo Pocket. Okay, yeah, I can do that. No problem. And you're in California as well. Oh yeah, fantastic. Are you doing okay there in California? Because I know I've been hearing bad things and a lot of trouble going on and stuff. So I hope you're all right. Yeah, thrash metalman. It's kind of okay here. The issue really is that everyone is wearing masks and they're trying to keep people from getting into big groups. So what it means is there's no music, for instance, no live music, for instance. Anything that has got there's Ian talking to my brother there. Anything that has any amount of people at all is basically gone. So what it means is that I'm kind of stuck here at home doing nothing really, and trying my best to get some videos out and all of that. Um, yeah, it feels a little bit. Well, it's not great, obviously, but I'm hope. Hey, Karen, how you doing? Hey, fantastic to have you here. How amazing this is! Wow, what time is it? It's 25 past 9 here in Ireland. Oh, Karen, great to hear from you. I was a tiny bit scared the other day that I had offended you in some way because some of the music that some of the music on that last record is a bit hard going. Let's put it that way. Um, one of my patrons left because I think because they didn't like the content of that record, which is really funny. Things are starting to open up in Illinois a bit. Small gigs opening up. Well, that is very good. Yeah, I definitely am. I'm taking care and yeah, making sure that I'm all the warnings. I'm keeping up with them for sure. Yeah. Anyway, so Karen, yeah, that was a funny thing because you know there's a the whole album is basically little stories and some of the stories are basically bad stuff. But one of them is from the movie The Bad Lieutenant, for instance, and one of the songs is based on a book called The Collector, which is it's bad stuff. So anyway, so someone, I think they just had enough. They said, "This boy doesn't like God, and I'm out of here." So that's funny. Um, and I was hoping that you weren't one of them, Karen. Chris, you passed on a few gigs because of it. You mean you could have actually gone out and gigged? That's really amazing. Like, there's just nothing here. 15 viewers. Wow, fantastic. Wow, how amazing is that? Um, oh, well, don't forget to yeah, hit the like button down below. I think that's important for the YouTube business. So, Neeson, are you still there? No, that was my brother Neeson, and my other brother, my my other brother Neil in Los Angeles. Florida's a tire fire, right? Oh yeah. Fantastic, Jelly Duck. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been in Florida. In fact, the last time I was in Florida was man, I guess it was in the early 90s, and the gig is somewhere on my channel. Some guy actually found a copy of the gig, and it's there, the whole gig. We did what was it called? Oh, I can't remember, but it was great fun, and I remember we got taken around Disney World, where we didn't have to get in the lines and everything, so that was amazing. That was great fun. 15 viewers. That's absolutely amazing. So Ian, where are you at? Oh, Karen, you got the book about my dad. Fantastic. I've got it right here. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's hard for me because I'm not really, as I said, I don't really know how this is working. Daniel, holy smoke! My man Daniel, you are the absolute best, my friend. Oh yeah, this is my COVID beard. Daniel, man, so happy to have you here. Fabulous. For any of you guys that don't know Daniel, the Daniel process, this guy has got one of the best channels on the internet. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, that's my take your pills button. You know when you get old and you have to take pills. Brandon D, how you doing, man? Wow, so much good, so much good here. I love this. Tell me, Daniel, you said you're not going back to work. Have you got an idea of what you're going to do? Yes, Chris. Yeah, there's a picture of us with oh jeez, what's it, I feel like I'm on stage here. I'm getting stage fright. It's funny. With Gina Walters, there's a picture of the three of us. I'm sure. Absolutely, Daniel. Absolutely. The last few videos you've put out have been some of the best I've seen. Absolutely loved it. where, yes, where gravity pulls, I'll drop. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that's kind of what's happening with me as well. I'm just kind of trying to figure out where I'm going to go from here. I mean, obviously there's no gigs. There's that part of stuff is gone altogether for the moment, and I'm assuming that I won't be back gigging until next year at all. Um, I might I might be able to do like sort of a one piece thing or something like that, but I can't really imagine anything happening at the moment. I, yeah, I wish I could morph in and out. Of course, yeah, yeah. The live thing is amazing. What a great thing. I only wish that I mean, there's a lot of delay, obviously, because I can see my mouth talking up on the screen here, but maybe I don't know, 10 seconds after I actually say things. Okay, so what's happening in Ireland is that all the bars are closed still, except for the ones that can serve food. So you can have a beer if you pay for a meal and not just like a bag of chips or something like that. You have to actually have a meal, and I think there's a minimum of €9 that you have to spend on it in order to just to get a beer. Crispin Creams, you should try YouTube Live. Live channels pop up on the recommended. Yeah, I'm not really sure how any of this works, to be honest. I saw I saw a video from Nick Nimmin, and he said, "Well, just go on OBS and throw some stuff up there, and you know." And I just tried it, and here I am. Funny that. Nick's also a great guy and a great channel if you're trying to get stuff done with your channels. So any yeah, off. All right, Daniel, great to see you, and always, man, keep it up. Love your stuff. Yeah, well, going live is gotta be. I mean, it's yeah, it's like doing a concert, really. I've actually never ever done this before, so it's kind of funny. But nice to see so many people here, even just to say hello. And any of you guys, if you don't know the Daniel process, please do go and visit his channel. He's fantastic. Just a real good man. I'm a natural, right, Karen? Actually, you, on the other hand, are an absolute natural. I suppose having to stand up in front of courts and whatnot, that really it really gives you an edge for sure. Yeah, Chris, I would do a live stream and do some playing and all that kind of business, but you know, I'd have to do. I can't do it on my own because I'm just basically just a mandolin player, or I could play some guitar, I suppose. But I would need to have a singer in with me and that sort of thing, and of course having anyone here is just not really possible at the moment. Also, I think because my channel isn't monetized, I'm not even sure if I can do a tip jar or any of that sort of thing. I'm not sure if I can do the. I don't think I can do any of the super chat or any of that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm just trying to read up what's been said here. Do a PayPal tip jar. Dorito the Lucha Capri. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Um, any new gear? Nothing really. I have my friend in China, John Bovey, has got a guy who does guitars for him, and he's in the middle of trying to get me a custom telly with the Greenwich name on the headstock, and it's basically the George Harrison telly from Let It Be. So it's a walnut body, walnut neck, and a dark fingerboard. So the whole thing is brown, basically. The enchilada video. Yeah. Wow. Amazing. Thank you, Dorito. Anyway, so I haven't got any more response from John, so I'm not sure when the guitar is going to be ready or anything like that. And of course, just as he was actually George, how are you, bruh? Wow, how fantastic! George, man, I'm so happy that you're here. Fantastic. Absolutely. Absolutely great. Anyway, as I was going to say, I'm not sure when the guitar is going to get made or anything else, and of course, in the meantime, since he started the process of getting the guitar for me, I've basically lost even more work. So I'm literally down to nothing now. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that, but I'm hopefully I'll be able to sort myself out in the next couple of weeks. I've been talking to a travel bag company that may sponsor one or two of the videos. Yes, Karen, absolutely fantastic to see you as well. Yeah, good, good, good. Well, hopefully we'll get a chance to meet up at some point. Even just across the water to Wales is impossible to get to. So I don't know when this is gonna all end. Anyway, hopefully soon. So it is 20 to 10 at night here. So George, you're out working. You're still taking loads of shots and everything else. How are things doing in Louisiana? All good, I hope. Hi, Tina, how are you, girl? Wow, fantastic! How amazing! Just trying to see how many people are on here. How fantastic! Tina, that is so fantastic of you. I haven't seen any of your stuff in so long. You still on? I'm assuming you're still doing some singing and doing all of that. Okay, so George is moving to a new studio location. Oh man, good, good. And Tina, you're doing well. I'm really glad to hear that. I mean, it's been kind of rough. I mean, it's been really rough actually. Having Chris, having nothing to do for so long. And trying your best just to get by. It's a crazy crazy time. It's definitely a crazy time. So anyway, Tina, you're saying that are you still singing and you're still doing some videos? Your channel is still. Oh no! Oh, that's terrible. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Tina. Well, look, yeah, obviously you take whatever time and that you need to get yourself back together. Of course, man, that's terrible news. I hope you're feeling better, girl. I really do. The experience is 100 times worse than the Hurricane Katrina. Wow. And Tina, you're still singing. That's great. I'm really glad to hear that. I mean, what else are you gonna do? I suppose you have to keep going. I've been you know writing a lot of songs, and I've got my friend John Lawley in Toronto who's playing drums on all this new music, and it's the only thing that I found that was handy and good for my soul, just to continue playing and to keep writing stuff. Although the live thing is, I suppose, well, I'm assuming it's gone for good or almost for good here, at least the way it was. So Neil, are you still there? Yep, exactly. Keep rolling, Tina. Exactly, exactly. But I got all kinds of crazy stuff happening here. I got my friend John Allen now texting me. I think he's on a tear for the evening because it is Friday night, isn't it? I think it's Friday night. It's been so long since I've had a drink that I don't even. Yeah, it's been since October of last year since the last time I had a drink. Yeah, I hope it's Friday too. Yeah. Well, that is it. That is absolutely true, and that's why man, yeah, I don't know what to do. Like I said, I mean, because the days are all the same, you know. Yeah, it is Friday, Neeson. Mac McKenzie, holy smoke, Mac, how are you, man? Jelly Duck, fantastic to have you here. I'm so glad you dropped in, and keep writing the tunes, absolutely. And Tina, you take care as well. Mac, hey, there's my sister as well, Oshel. Fantastic. You built a home studio. Listen, man, I was just listening to that tune of your that last tune of yours on the EP, Bluer Than You. Man, that's a great tune. Love that song. I was hoping that we get a chance to meet up in France, but I guess all that is gone out of the way. But maybe next year. Yeah, it's a fabulous tune, Mac. Also, anyone who's here, go have a listen to Mac McKenzie's last EP, and that's available on Spotify and it's on iTunes Music as well. Great song. So home studio. Well, I guess that's what I've kind of got here. It. I mean, it's really just a computer and some speakers, but I mean that's enough really to get it working. Yes, that's it. That's it. Quattro de Los Angeles, 3 o'clock train. Fabulous. I mean, it's really a great record, Mac. That was on full blast in this little room for quite a while. Oh, Karen, great. I'm glad to hear that. Violet also has been. She's in South Africa, and they're completely locked down there. She was saying the other day that she can't do anything at all. So, and that's why we haven't heard so much from her, and why there hasn't been much on her channel recently. Tina, you're in the UK. Yeah, fabulous. So it's just getting dark there too, and I'm assuming it's cloudy and horrible as it is here. So anyway, Mac, it would be fantastic if you could actually get over here. I mean, I'm certain that there won't be anything happening until the new year at the very earliest. Um, but man, if it doesn't start happening again, it's going to be a drag. No alcohol in South Africa at the moment. Yeah, that is true. Oh no, he died during lockdown. Oh man, we're oh that's terrible, Tina. Were you able to have anyone at the funeral? Because I know here there was quite a few families that. Oh right. Oh that is absolutely terrible. That's absolutely terrible. Yeah, you see, that's the thing. You know, people don't believe that the virus is really here, and they're all talking about, oh, I'll be okay, and all this. But when it hits home, it really does hit home. We have one of the bar. Oh, you weren't even allowed to see him at the hospital. That is absolutely the worst possible scenario, Tina. Oh no, Kristen, your friend didn't make it either. Jesus, this is terrible. I thought he was sort of pulling through. Oh, that's Oh man, you see, it brings it all home when it hits like that and close to home. Well, George, that's good too. Yeah, the thing is, I think I think you've got the right attitude as well, George. We have to we got to fight this thing straight up. And Chris, I'm sure I would have loved the guy, man. He looked exactly like one of us. There's got to be a way to fight back with this thing and not get lost in the badness of it all. I kind of think it's kind of I don't really know how to put it, but I think the idea of you know at least being able to get together, even here, for instance, and talk to your friends. That is the only thing. Yeah, of course, Tina. The only thing that can bring people together now, really, isn't it? Well, that's terrible. That's terrible, Tina. But look, I mean, I don't really know what to say, but I hopefully things will get better for you. I absolutely hope that, and if you continue to sing and continue to make some music, I'm sure that will help as well. It's helped me through a lot of stuff over the years. Yeah. Yes, of course, Chris. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. We have to fight through it. Yeah. I also I sort of mean it in a way. Of course, we have the tech and all that stuff, but I think just the actual thing about having some, human touch, and I don't mean it in in a bad way. Just having some friends around and all that kind of stuff is really a recipe for health, mentally and physically. Absolutely. You know. Hey, Screen Stars, how you doing? Good to see you. So what have we got here now? We have 13 people, and I'm not sure how long we've been on for. See, I don't really know how all of this works, to be honest. I think we've been on about half an hour. Yeah, I think that's about it. I think that's about it. Paul, how you doing, man? Oh, hot and humid Toronto, man. I'm actually building up a sweat here as well. It's with the lights as well. Um, there's your ma. Where? Paul, all is going good. We've been having a nice little chat here, just talking about whatever's coming up. Um, some good things, some bad things. Hey, Emo. Hey, good to see you. Boo, right back at you. Hey, thank you, Paul. Yeah, it was a great fun doing those last two. It's the last two sunny days that there were. Literally, we got up and ran. Yeah, no, I did understand that. I did understand that, Emma and Izzy. Yeah, like, and today, like, you were in Dublin last Christmas, Paul. Wow. Oh man, I wish I had known. My brother's in Dublin, and there's my mother too now. So there's a whole gang. If you the whole gang of us on here now. A friend in Dublin. Okay, cool. Yeah, I could have. I should have. I mean, I could have come up easily. Tina, thank you so much for dropping in. It was great to hear from you. It's been so long, and make sure you take care of yourself and your brother, and keep yourself in good spirits, please. Oh, absolutely, we'll do a vlog, Paul. Bye, Tina. All right. Okay. So you're saying that Chris, you're saying that you have a ton of footage backlogged. Work has been crazy. Okay. Yeah. Got you. Are you still doing the coffee? It's funny. It's funny. Yeah. Paul, I'd say I'm definitely better at the editing than the shooting. I'm only sort of getting better at shooting the videos and actually having enough coverage for myself. Normally, I'm just like trying to make anything out of it, at the end of the day. So yes, editing is it would be my strong point for sure. Okay, what's going on here? Coffee. The IT work has been crazy busy. Yeah, I can imagine. It's probably the only thing that is actually busy. Any of the online stuff. Yeah. Yeah, for shooting the footage is definitely it's I mean, in a way sometimes I see what I want to do and have an idea like I see like almost like a little movie, but for the most part trying to set up and trying to figure out what it is that I want to shoot is really difficult. And I wouldn't say boring, but difficult for sure. And shooting to edit absolutely is important. Um, I've been able to do a little bit better on the last couple because I kind of made a little story out of it from the beginning. So from where we land in the spot to coming back out of the spot. I just need this. So Chris is saying it's hard for me to shoot the footage, but still be in the moment. Yes, absolutely. To get the looks you want, it takes a lot of planning and time, most of which I don't have yet. Well, listen, I can tell you from my perspective, uh, at least you have a job to go to. You know what I mean? So that's good. That is good. And I know you have kids and all that you have to take care of, and a beautiful family there. So it's a good thing that you're not out of work. Because I can tell you, and there's been some conversations around the house. Paul, do I like vlogging in public? I have no problem with it really because I'm so used to being out, gigging and whatnot that it does seem to be fairly easy for me. Yeah, all your gigs dried up as well, of course. Yes, absolutely. And you're in the UK. Yeah, vlogging in public is well, it's I mean basically because I try to do my own thing when I'm out anyway, and I don't. I try not to let other people get in my way in terms of that. Weddings, yes, absolutely. Yeah, well, yeah, that's it. Even now, I think the only thing in terms of weddings, well, it is Paul. It is weird, but what was I going to say? Yeah, well, yes, weddings. getting back to that's the only thing that I see now that anyone is doing at all for the moment here in Ireland, and it's usually just the gigs at the church, so meaning no more than two people. Yeah, and Mac, of course, 8 to 10 months a year since 2016, and this year nothing. Absolutely, man, I feel you. Um, I've been doing at least five nights a week for up until this March, 5 nights a week for the last 3 years, and for 10 years before that, I was doing more like 7 or 8 nights a week. Some well paid, some terrible paid, but they kind of made up for each other in a way. You know. Yes, yes, absolutely. It's the disaster for spreading the COVID. Yeah, I know it's crazy, crazy stuff. Hey, McAvoy, how you doing? Oh man, you're meant to be getting married tomorrow, and yeah, you're not the first person that's happened to recently. Adele from Collins, the bar in Cork, they were meant to get married a couple, 3 weeks ago or so, and she had totally postponed as well. Man, that's a terrible thing. Are you in Clon or Bandon or where are you? McAvoy Productions. Yeah, here even I don't I think it's only starting. Yeah, Paul. Well, Ireland is a great place. I think only. Oh, you're in Dunmanway. Well, I was in Dunmanway just on Saturday, last Saturday. Wow, that's a shame. Well, mind you, we just drove through. Um, yeah, I think they only started even allowing people go back to church here in the last week or so. I think it was in this last phase, and they're saying that, or what I'm hearing rather, is that if it goes up to 100 a day again, that they're going to put us back into phase two. But it's looking all right for the moment. Now there is problems with obviously with people going to Spain and going traveling around and catching it or bringing it there. So it's really not a good thing. Creator Spotlight, how you doing? Your church is still virtual live streaming. Oh yeah, yeah. I never would have copped you for a church going boy, Chris. Yeah, it's a funny thing, Ireland used to be probably the most religious uh, country around, and at this point now, it's really dropped a lot of its religious stuff. Yeah, I'm still living in Kinsale, McAvoy Productions, still in Kinsale. I've been here for almost 25 years, 24 years, something like that. And I've been on YouTube 3 years. Just in fact, it was about maybe 2 weeks ago when I yeah 2 weeks ago about that I did my first video 3 years ago. The churches in Dublin are broadcasting on CB. Wow, that's amazing. That is incredible. So McAvoy, I was the filming. Basically, I've got nothing filmed for next week's yet. So I'd say it's going pretty slow. In fact, the I spent almost the whole day today trying to figure out how to get this camera working so that I could shoot with this for the live, and it continues to cut off after about a minute or so. So even though I can get HDMI out of it and I can run, and it's got a fantastic picture, it looks great. Um, it just turns itself off. And apparently, there's no way of sorting it. I mean, I went on all the forums and everything else trying to figure that out. Because because this M3 is kind of an old camera, and it's like the one that is the as opposed to the as opposed to the M50, which is a much better camera. This is the lowest of the Canons that works with an external microphone. Yeah, yeah, crazy tech nightmare is right. Um, yeah, I have got the power converter. I've got all of that stuff right here. I got the power converter. Got all of the things that I need. I got the I've got the HDMI to the HDMI to the whatever this thing is called here, the video capture thing. All of it is working. Everything is working fine. The camera itself looks beautiful, but it only lasts for about maybe a minute. Now I can actually run it if I keep touching the button to 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 keep it running basically. Um, but it means that I'd be doing this every 30 seconds to a minute. So it was kind of I decided just not to do it. Yeah, you see, that's it. The ADD is you can do it, but the M3 you can't. And I think there's a few that you can. They've also got a new web thing that Canon itself have put out, but the it doesn't work for the M3, unfortunately. This is the first live stream I've ever done, McAvoy Productions. But I'll probably do some more. I'd like to try and well, I mean, I need to get my hours up, of course, in order to get my channel ready to monetize. Chris, no, it doesn't shut off when I'm using it normally. It only happens when streaming. Basically, what it's doing is that the HDMI signal is coming out, but it's not going back in, so it's not letting the camera know that there's actually something happening. Now, there is a way to turn off the eco mode and the power saving mode and all that stuff, but it still doesn't allow the camera to work. It goes off, after I'd say it's somewhere between a minute or so, something like that. It just stops filming. So this camera here is what is it? A Logitech 920, a C920 or something. Yeah, George, man, I'm really happy to be doing this myself as well. It feels like I needed to do something today. As I said, I was trying to get the other camera working, and I just said, you know what? I've been at this all day. Let's just use the other camera and let's just go. You can only get so frustrated before you actually just gotta jump. Oh, but I'm getting tired, and that's a funny one for me because ever since the COVID thing has been happening, I've been going to bed at 11 o'clock every night and up at half 7 in the morning, and feeding the birds. My niche on YouTube, boy, if I knew that, I would probably be much further along this journey. I what I kind of think it is I love doing the travel stuff, travel and music basically, and some combination thereof. I will do some more live streams. Thank you, McAvoy Productions. And ideas for future projects. I am looking at doing a sort of a kind of a travel thing on Kinsale, um, but I guess a more of an in depth one. Hey, Paul, awesome stuff, man. Oh, and you love this is yeah. This is what love comes to. Yeah, that was a funny one because people were. I said, well, what did you think it was going to sound like? I had a great laugh with that. Yeah, it's good fun. Yeah, up at 7 feeding the birds. I know. Yeah, it's crazy stuff. Yeah, we should do a lockdown jam. Well, I mean that's kind of what we did with Ruben and Santa Marina, and that we put out a song where people did their parts, and I put them all together here. But we should do another one of those. Yeah, absolutely, man. And the thing is that Johnny's been doing the drums for me recently, and we're actually working on a second album for myself, and that's why I really haven't had a lot of time to do anything. Yeah, a version two with you, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, we just did it for the crack, really, you know. And the thing is, I wanted to keep, you know, at the time, Ruben was feeling pretty down because things were not going well in Italy. They're much better now. So I just wanted to pick his spirits up, pick my spirits up, and then I just called in a few people, just to do something. So it was kind of nice. Actually, I'm getting messages from everywhere here now. There, Neil was driving but lost. He was driving and lost the signal. And my brother's saying there's not much delay here, so that's good. Chris, oh yeah, I can see your Zoom setup. Excellent, fantastic for that. Thank you for sending me that stuff. Adobe software that's said to enable you to jam in real time. Yeah, I can't think it. I mean, if the Rolling Stones can't do it, I don't think live would work at all. Um, a COVID-19 concept album, yeah, for sure, that would be fantastic. Um, the problem is getting enough time in the day to get everyone together as well. Yeah, I saw the thing you did with your band, Chris. That was fabulous, actually. It was really fun. But it wasn't live though. So you put it together individually, I'm assuming, right? George, fantastic to have you here. Man, next year, let's all try and meet up in LA in October for Vid Summit. That would be the thing to do, and hopefully the world will still be still be here and still okay to travel, or been able to travel again, rather. But that would be fantastic, man. I would love to see you and give you a big hug, man. Absolutely. Okay, so your friends shot themselves individually on the phones. Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. And the sound was great on it too. Yeah, Mac, man, the LA was good the last time I was there. Things were looking okay. And Neil is there, of course. And I was there for the Vid Summit thing. Trying to get my YouTube channel working. Yeah, man, George, got you. Um, I don't know if you want to go down there right at the moment though, Mac, 'cause man, things are bad. I know Neil is saying he's okay and all that, but I don't think things are great at the moment. Um, I think people are having a real hard time, and they wonder why all this stuff is happening. But there were just riots in the streets there, and they wonder why everyone's sick. Yeah, Vid Summit, woohoo! We should definitely get there. So I'm thinking October 21, and then we'll head to Vegas afterwards and blow all our money, or whatever. You've been working with DeSalvio, man. I haven't heard his name in so long. I Oh, right, right, of course, yeah, of course, everything's on hold. So how's he doing? Is he still working in the? Obviously, he's still doing stuff. I mean, he probably made enough money off of that first record to hold him out for a few years. And I know that Ivan is still doing. I know Ivan's doing doing stuff, and he's doing well as well. Even though he's an old guy now, you're doing the best job ever, eh? Right. That's my mom, by the way, guys. Writing scripts and making music. Yeah, perfect. That's exactly. Yeah. What else could you want? In fact, one of the other reasons I went to LA was because I met um, John C. McGinley here in Kinsale. He comes to visit occasionally, and he wanted me to help him with some music for some film or a production he's working on. And of course, once we were there, there were the fires in October, which landed him in some trouble. And then since then, everything is shut down in Hollywood and California. So that's the thing. Everything is on hold until next year. How do I do that thing where you land out of the sky? Well, sure, I jump real high and fall out the sky. Um, he also stars in a video you shot last year. All right, I didn't see that video. I'll have to look that up after this. Um, yeah, the falling out of the sky thing. It's kind of a little trick, but oh, it's still in editing. Okay, right. Okay, all right. It's an editing trick, but I like to think that I actually do fall out of the sky every time I start the videos. Anyway, we're coming up against an hour here now. Um, Maybe I'll do this some more in the future. Hopefully, yeah, that's a trick. Yeah, yeah. um, yeah, I'd like to do some of these live streams again coming up in the next few weeks. I'll try and I'll try and let people know in advance next time so that you know maybe we can get even more people up here. Um, Now that I know that it actually works and that I can do it, I think that would be fun. And there's so many people here that I haven't seen in a while. Like Mac. I mean, I was couldn't wait to see you in Paris, and that was my ticket for a quick weekend out of here too. It would have been brilliant. Um, yeah, Chris. Yeah, great fun indeed, man. Great to hear from you and see you in that way. And Mac, we'll get it together again next year anyway, man. The thing is, what we should do is just take an acoustic guitar and a mandolin and just go do it. You know, that would be great fun. I'll do the harmonies. Actually, we would get a third person to have 3-part harmonies. Get a bass player maybe. Do something like that. That would be fantastic. Yeah, virtual is virtual connection is better than no connection. Absolutely. And Daniel Pascal was here. What? How crazy is that? Daniel, one of my favorite humans living. Absolutely. Anyway, guys, I think that is going to be it for me. We're just hitting the 1 hour time zone here. Mac, go big or go home. Well, the thing is, I'm thinking that the issue is going to be that no one will be able to pay next year. Anyone that has talked to me about gigs in the last few months, nice chatting to you too, has basically said, "Oh, we haven't got the budget for anything. This is all of this is all up in the air, and we're only going to be able to pay limited amounts of money." So the only way that it would be worth us doing is take a huge PA and three of us. Something like that. That would be the way I think to go about it here in Europe anyway. You know, and I mean, someone was telling me that most of the music companies in the states are going under anyway. So I don't know what the heck is gonna be happening. Yeah, tight for clubs. It's just tight for everybody, man. Like uh, yeah, it's tight is one way of putting it. I still got food though, so I'm all right. And Emma's upstairs, so she's okay too. Absolutely, we could do that. Get a truck, fill it with gear, and play outside. Well, I mean that would be great. I mean we've done lots of stuff like that as well. But the problem is, I mean the at least over here is the budgeting. I mean, getting some money to do it, and also outside stuff. There's yes, absolutely underground. We'd have to do it in a way that we don't get arrested. Because here everything is about the insurance, and you can't do this, you can't do that, and it's the crazy bureaucracy as you can imagine. Yes, I'm hoping that by next year that the crowd like will actually be able to do that. Magic, yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, of course it would be Magic Mac. It's gonna be magic anyway, but yeah. Yeah, I've heard about the drive-in shows. I've heard about that. All right. Um, they did one here in Kinsale for the Arts Festival. They actually held the Arts Festival last week or the last couple of weeks or whatever, and nobody showed up. Sure, I mean a few people, but not many. Anyway, listen, guys, thanks a million. I'm gonna try and well, I'm actually gonna go have a glass of water and go to bed. Anyway, and then I got to think about what I'm going to do for my video for next week. So, nice to see all of you guys. What a fantastic way to spend an evening. And big love, Mac. Absolutely. Neeson, we'll see you. Ian, Neil, whoever else is Chris, whoever else is here now. Emo and Izzy Vlogs. Mac. Thank you so much, guys. Really, really appreciate it. And do it again sometime soon. Absolutely.